Paper cutting has a long traditional history throughout the globe with Chinese paper cutting or papel picado in Mexico. I think the more that I cut paper, I start to see things through a negative space, that I can visualize the outline of it. I think a lot of my work is very quiet, and that maybe is in the choice of the colors of the white on white, or or a monochromatic quality to them. But also somebody might see them as busy. But I think that is overlapped with my choice of quiet colors, and also the softness of shadow that happens with them. So I think there's a lot of layers. There's a lot of questioning of these invisible layers and what's behind them. I'm working on a very small landscape. A lot of these smaller cuts are just these little microcosms of landscape. Themes in my work have varied. Oftentimes they're inspired by different readings that I've done, and just kind of thinking about them and trying to find a connection with the contemporary world, with perhaps a historical novel or connections of time. Themes have been focusing on food and engineered food system in the systems and understanding the connections behind it, to creating connections between nature and, say, something unlikely like Wall Street. I try to find uncomfortable similarities in things that you might think would be morally different. This piece is called The Underground Plot of the Royal Palmas Fritz, and it's one of my larger pieces. And it came from about a paragraph that I'd read from a Michael Pollan book when he was talking about the introduction of the potato to France, to Marie Antoinette, as you'll see her wig here, of which she began to wear the flowers of the potato plant in her hair. The plant was grown in the gardens of Versailles, and it was guarded by the French army. And the story goes that the potato populated France once the peasants broke into the garden and began to steal the plant and grow them on their own. My work is very detailed. What I hope with some of these larger pieces that you'll go in and experience them as a whole and get an immediate response, and then be drawn in to really spend time with them. And that's the detail that's in them. And I really do enjoy making the detail of that, because it becomes a very meditative process, and hopefully who's ever viewing them can have that same experience and get lost in the details. I think as an artist, my process lends to an exploration of just trying to figure things out. And I think that really is what art is about. It's questioning things and trying to understand them from multiple perspectives and grow. I enjoy these very intricate methods that I have, and to think about what it is I am doing. I don't always know, and hopefully I can grow and develop new perspectives by the time that I take to think about it and create something.
Minnesota Original is made possible by the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota.